Okay.
Greetings. I'm Chris Dorsey. Yesterday I picked up my firearm that was stolen by the Richmond police on June the 10th. Yesterday was the 29th of September, Tuesday the 29th, and my dog Max is in this video as well, because when the gun was stolen by agents of the Department of Homeland Security and the Richmond Police, Max was with me. I was out on my daily walk with Max, and I was filming the Richmond Fire Department using the Richmond Fire Station number 20 garage and the equipment in there to do maintenance work on personal vehicles. And they made a false police report. The police knew it was a false report. I filmed the entire incident. When I got my camera back, the arrest and them stealing of this gun was erased, deleted, and edited out of the memory card. And this was proven by a report done by Richard White of Chester, Virginia, who's a professional. And this was documented to the Commonwealth attorney named Patrick Nunnally, the judge in the case, which is David Hicks, my lawyer, who is a public defender named Maggie Pitts, and this was done by Detective Heiner. And my assault was carried out. The assault was carried out by Fred Bates of the Richmond Police Department. The Homeland Security agents, they're still unnamed. There were 3 Homeland Security agents involved in this case, and as folks may know by watching this channel and knowing about me, Chris Dorsey, Homeland Security has targeted me for a number of years now. So what I'm holding up now is my gun that was taken away. There was efforts to take this away and not give it back. They trumped up charges against me in order to get me to plead guilty to something that would forfeit this lawfully carried firearm, and I refused. And after the case was finished with, after the trumped up case was finished with, they held on to the gun until I contacted my lawyer again, Maggie Pitts, who is very overworked and did as good a job as she could do on my behalf, considering that the court system and the government is 100% corrupt. Had to contact the police department again. I had to contact the police department again in order to get my gun back. So we're going to open this up, and I'm going to also say that they are taking guns away from the American people, and they're doing it on the street. And I'm not just some nobody schmuck, or just some regular American citizen who owns a firearm. The reason that they're targeting me is because I'm exposing the crimes, along with other individuals, exposing the crimes of the government, and they want to take the guns away from the people, and they're doing it. It's not something that's going to come later on when, hypothetical blue-helmeted UN soldiers come to this country. It's happening right now. They're taking the guns away from the American people, and they're not going to take them away from everyone. The folks that go along with the government, they don't mind if they have guns. The folks that are going to comply with the police state, they'll allow them to have guns. But so I haven't even opened this. I haven't examined this. We're going to open this up, and I'm going to show you that they are they're trumping up charges on folks, and they're confiscating guns. Now, they thought that they were going to put me in jail for an extended period of time because I exercised my Second Amendment rights, and they tried very hard to do that. They tried to stick me away for 5 years. That was the intent of multiple Fleming of the Richmond Police Department. That was the intention of Chief Durham. That was the intention of Kevin Nunnally. That was of the Commonwealth's Attorney's Office. That was the intention, Richmond Commonwealth's Attorney's Office, I should say. That was the intention of Mike Herring of the Richmond Commonwealth Attorney. That was the intention of Sheriff C.T. Woody, the sheriff of the city of Richmond. That was the intention of the Department of the Homeland Security, the so-called Department of Homeland Security, and they failed. So right now we're going to open this up. This is a very sad state of affairs we have here in this country, and they are taking guns away from lawful gun owners. I never take my gun out of the holster, which is right here. It's sealed up as well. And never, hopefully, and never intend to use this gun for any purpose at all. But this is my right, and it's the right of all Americans. It's enumerated in the Second Amendment. It's enumerated in Article 1, Section 13 of Virginia Constitution. So we're going to open this up, and we're going to see what condition the gun is in. If there is if there's stuff missing that was taken at the time. And I want to point out a couple things. It says Richmond Police Department, as you can see, and it is sealed. And it's Commonwealth of Virginia, Department of Forensic Science. Now, again, this was as a result of me filming the Richmond Fire Department, Station number 20, using public property to do maintenance work on their personal vehicles. And I just came across this. Hola. Hey, I'm filming a video. Can I call you back? Alright, peace. It says unloaded on there, so I assume that they stole my bullets. Difficulty with this. All right. Okay. So this is what it looks like. You can see they've tampered with my gun a good bit. And so there's no rounds in there, obviously. Not that I expected or wanted the rounds in there. They should have, I guess, put the bullets in a separate container. Obviously, they shouldn't have stole the gun in the first place. And here's Fred Bates. Now, as you can see, it's very funny because there's only two signatures from Fred Bates on this one. And on the camera that's now filming this incident, there were seven signatures. Now that's because they had to open the camera up and get the memory card out 7 times in order to tamper with the evidence. And again, that was Detective Heiner who did that. So here, that is now all of my property that was stolen is back to me. And again, they attempted to really steal my gun, and they also attempted to put me in jail for a long time for simply exercising my constitutional rights and peacefully and lawfully carrying a firearm. So I thank you for your time. Please spread the word. This is serious. And one thing in closing, there are so-called gun activists in the city. There are so-called Second Amendment advocates. And I'll just say one individual's name, Philip Van Cleve of the Virginia Citizens Defense League. They are a joke. He's a cop. They have no intention of doing anything but being lobbyists and getting paid to be a controlled opposition in the so-called gun debate. So this is a serious issue, and folks need to know that the government is the enemy, and they want to take all your rights away. And if you don't exert your rights, they're going to. Thank you. Peace. God bless.